Next, we're going to move on to lower body strikes and combos. I have my friend here, Steve, to help me demonstrate, again, predicated on a good stance. We'll make sure we have good stances all the time. We're going to borrow from the Muay Thai system here. The kicks we're going to do lower level kicks. We're going to do round kicks. The first one is a lead kick. The other one is a rear kick. It's referring to the leg that I'm going to use to attack. The first kick we're going to use is the lead kick. The first thing I'm going to do with the lead kick, to ensure that my hips are into the kick, I'm going to step out with my right foot. Again, I step out with my right foot. The reason I do that, again, is such that I can engage my hips on the kick and maximize the power of my kick. That's important. So if I actually do the kick, I'm here, I step out, land it inside of Steve's leg. Okay? People differ on how they want their hands positioned when they're throwing lower kicks. I prefer to put my hand up, and I pivot there. I want to make sure I keep my eyes focused on Steve's collarbone. I don't want to look down. I look right in his collarbone here. Step out, lead kick. Step out, lead kick. Step out, lead round kick. Now we'll move on to the rear leg kick. Again, it's the same concept. I want to make sure to maximize the power in my hips. I want to step beyond the target before I throw the shot. So the first thing I do is I step out and begin to pivot on my toe, on my left toe. Step out here such that I can engage my hips and throw the kick low. Again, I prefer to extend my hand up into his face when I throw the low level kicks. Okay, one more time, I'm here. I want to turn my hip as much over as I can on the kick and hit my shin as opposed to my foot across the top of his thigh. Here. That's the way the kicks tend to look. I'd like to thank my friend Steve for helping me out. Now I'll demonstrate towards the camera, such that we see different angles on how the footwork is tend to look. Again, predicated on a good stance. The first kick, again, the lead roundhouse kick. The first thing I'm going to do is step out past the target with my right foot. I step beyond the target. Step beyond the target, pivot, and throw my leg up. Again, I want to make sure I'm contacting with my shin as opposed to my foot. My hand goes up to prevent him coming into me. Here. Step out. Here. Step out. Here. Step out. There. That's the front leg kick, the lead kick. The second one is the right kick. Again, same concept. I want to step out and by my target, again, such that I can engage the power in my hips. So I step here. From here, hand comes up, and I turn my hip over on the kick. What Thai boxers tend to do, and you'll see them do it, is when they go to kick, and if they miss, in case they miss, they'll spin all the way around. That's how much thrust they're putting behind their kicks. We're going to model our kicks after that. So again, I step beyond, pivot, hand goes up, bring my hip through, pull my hip through. As you notice, I'm going all the way up and turning my heel towards my opponent. Kick well thrown. I end up, my hip so engaged that my heel turns all the way toward my opponent. And again, that causes the momentum whereby I would spin through in the event that I missed. Now I'll bring my friend Steve back in. We'll demonstrate some kicks on the pads. I'll start off and I'll use, stay right to where you are. There you go. I'm going to use the lead kick first. Again, the first thing I'm going to do, get my good posture, my good stance, like we talked about earlier, such that I can engage my hip. I want to step beyond and lay my shin more than my toe, more than my foot on the pad. I want to lay my shin across the pad. So I step out and I lay my shin on the pad. Go a little bit faster. Switch and do the right leg. Same concept. I want to lay my shin on the pad or on the target. That's how our kicks tend to look on targets.